Folks at home, welcome to Tank Tuesday, and here's a look at our 300-gallon aquarium. We've got some pet bass, Bonnie and Clyde, and we also got a big mean bluegill named Sheriff. And before we get started, I want to take a minute to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I know that when this comes out, it's going to actually be the day after Christmas, but I'm doing this filming before Christmas, so it's still valid. Merry Christmas to you all. I appreciate your support throughout the year. But if you're new to the channel, this is a 300-gallon aquarium. We've got some pet bass, bluegills, and even some crawfish down here in the tank. And in case you missed last Tank Tuesday video, we decorated the bonsai tree with fishing lure decorations as ornaments. And here's a quick clip of that. And Bonnie, Clyde, and Sheriff will be getting their Christmas presents here later today. It's going to be a lot of them. Alright, let's check in on our other aquariums. We got the minnow tank down there getting a little bare. And our 55-gallon tank with 2 pet bass in it. We got Moby and McCoy. Moby always right here in the same spot. He never leaves, waiting on that next meal. We got Bolt the snail. He's out today. A lot of you people have been asking to see more of the catfish. It's hard to show them when they just hide out up under the logs and only come out at night. They have been moving a lot during nighttime here lately. But we also have a special treat for them. We didn't do anything for Christmas for them, so today Liz and I have a micro Christmas tree that we're going to decorate and put in this tank, and that'll be coming up later on. Alright, now it's time to check in with Liz.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
She's been Miss Claus. She's been packing up a lot of fishing lures to give away. She's got some presents under the tree, and we have a lot of giveaways going on this past week. And we're going to go over the winners really quick. In last Tank Tuesday's video, we asked you guys how many Christmas ornaments were on that tree. And the total was 72. We had 2 people guess that exactly. The first 2 were IB Fishing and Cole Bracewell. You guys are winners. Send me your addresses and we'll get you some of these packages sent out. And we also had some Instagram giveaways. So we asked you guys to guess the value of the lures in a stocking. These are the 2 winners that guessed the closest. And we also did a live stream on Instagram, and we had these 4 winners. So if you're any of these names on this board, make sure to send us your address. That way we can send you out your prize package. Alright, so now it is time to get to the good part of the video. So I've had you guys ask in the past, how much do you feed these bass and bluegill every day? And how much could they possibly eat? So I'd just say on average that we feed them around a dozen minnows a day. And typically, I'd say Bonnie gets the most of them, around 5 or 6. Clyde gets about 4, and then Sheriff is usually chasing but not necessarily getting them, and he eats 2 or 3. So since we're leaving for the holidays, we're going to be gone for a few days. We're actually going to answer some of you guys' questions to see how many minnows these fish can eat in one sitting. We're going to put a dozen in there at a time and try to keep track of who eats the most. I know it's going to be Bonnie, so I'm going to try to stay focused in on her and see how many minnows she can eat in one sitting. But the goal is to leave more minnows in there than they can eat. That way over the next couple days as they get hungry, they can feed whenever they're ready. Alright Bonnie, it's about to be open season. All you can eat. Just for a reference, this is the amount of minnows we're about to put in the big tank. Roughly 3 dozen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Standing in the left corner, Clyde weighing 1 pound 6 ounces soaking wet. Standing in the right corner, Bonnie weighing 1 pound 12 ounces with an extended reach. And officiating tonight's event will be Sheriff, the big bluegill. And I'm going to try to count how many Bonnie eats. Alright, let's go in with the next dozen. There's still some left in the tank, but now it's about to be overloaded. So folks, if you've ever caught a bass with a shad or a bluegill already in its mouth, this will show you why that's possible. Bonnie could probably not physically fit any more minnows in her mouth, but she's still eating. Poor Sheriff, he just burns off calories chasing them around. He'll catch up to one every now and again. So as you can see, Bonnie is literally so full she's got a minnow hanging out of her mouth. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and drop the others in. That's probably as she just ate another one. That's probably about as many as she's would typically ever eat. But you can see Clyde, he's already stopped eating over here. They got him swimming around on the bottom, so they're no longer eating, but we're going to go ahead and drop the rest of them in just so they can be in there and for whenever they get ready to eat throughout the next couple of days. Clyde's still active. That's a really cool thing about this test. You can see they're opportunists, that whenever we drop them in the top of the tank and that's the easiest time for them to eat, that they always come up and eat even though they're already stuffed. So that's when you drop that lure down right in front of them and they can't resist it. Even though they're not hungry, they'll still eat one more. But I think Bonnie is capped out right there. Oh, just got another one. That was an instinct strike, a reaction strike. Alright, and we still have a lot of presents under the tree, so Liz, should we do one last giveaway for the year?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, let's give away some of these gifts. Wait, Liz, that one says Stephen on it. Tell me what it is.
Well, I mean, it's probably fishing lures.
You can't give me fishing lures from my own shop for Christmas, right?
Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past you. Alright, but a lot of these others are fishing lures boxed up that are meant to go out to you all. So let's do one last giveaway, Liz. I'll let you pick it. What do you want this last contest to be?
I think I would like to let them give us some baby name ideas.
Some baby names. So we let you all name every pet that we have in our aquariums. And so I think we already have a name picked out pretty much for our baby girl. In case y'all didn't know, Liz is pregnant. Baby girl. So leave names for a girl down below. And well, that's a good idea. If you guess the name that we already have picked for our girl, you're a winner, and we'll send you out something. But I'm also curious to see what all you...
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can only imagine what you all are going to come up with. So again, thanks for the support. Thanks for following us throughout the year. Now let's get back to some Tank Tuesday. So we can't leave Moby and McCoy out of the Christmas spirit, so Liz went out and got them some mini Christmas trees. And what we're going to do is use Java moss that we have here, and we're going to decorate these small Christmas trees and put one in the tank for Moby and one in the tank for McCoy. And I think it would only be best if we have a little husband-wife rivalry and see who can decorate the tree better. Halftime update. Liz's tree, my tree. Doesn't look like I'm working with much, but I got a good idea. Alright, while Buster's drinking out of the aquarium, it's time for the results. Liz's tree on the left, a wild natural look. My tree on the right, a struggling Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I didn't take into account that whenever you put it on the wooden post, it was going to shove everything up inside of it, so a lot of mine got messed up. You guys tell us which one you like better. Neither one of them are that great. Leave a comment on who won the first annual Christmas mini tree decorations. Alright, so we got the trees in the tank. We got Liz's tree here and my tree that's struggling over here. Never challenge a woman to a decorating contest. Guys, you'll lose every time. So here's one pretty cool thing. We got Larry the lobster, who has came out of his lobster hut to chase these minnows. He's seeing them run around out here. He doesn't come out often with the bass, but I think he realizes that the bass are so full that they're not eating the minnows, so let's see if he can capture a minnow. We got the predator back behind. Well, he's backing up. Bonnie's coming to get the minnow he was after. She's selfish. Alright, it's time to let the big dogs eat. Moby and McCoy sitting up here front and center, ready to eat. Two twins. Moby giving us that mouth. Back and forth. Liv's gonna drop one in for Moby and then hand feed McCoy. Is that the right one?
He got it.
You got it.
Moby.
Look at Moby's got grass in his mouth. Moby is entertaining every day of the week. There's never something you come to in this tank that he doesn't enjoy. Liz, you think we ought to help him out? Or is he about that? See if he'll come up there. Yeah, he might come up there and let you grab it out of his mouth. Come on up, Moby.
He got it. That water is cold.
Alright, now to end the video, we're going to show you some of our subscribers' fish tanks. And the first one comes from Ben Griff. And he says he's 12 years old from Massachusetts. And this is a video of his redfin pickerel eaten. And I have to say, Ben, that's a pretty cool looking fish. Alright, and next up, a clip from Stephen Davis. This is a tank that he has with moonlights that are set up that actually makes it simulate a moon shining down in the water. And this is his small bass that looks a lot like Moby. Alright, and next up is a clip from Marcos, and he says this is his pet bass named Nemo. Alright, and the last clip comes from Cole Bracewell, and this is a quick clip of his bluegill eating a minnow. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Again, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can join us every Tuesday when we put out videos of these tanks and our pets. And we'll see you all next week.
Bonnie and Clyde were pretty looking people, but I can tell you people, they were the devil's children.